Ein Hallo und willkommen zu Wollinios Showbox. Es geht weiter mit Bisschen Random. So, ich habe hier gesucht und ich habe die Plakate nicht gefunden und ich habe die Würfelgeschichte noch zu erzählen und die Geistergeschichten, die finde ich wahrscheinlich auch nicht hier. Die gibt es wahrscheinlich in einem anderen Ortsteil oder in einer anderen Stadt.
Heard any good ghost stories lately?
Trade it in for a new one.
An ancient class of warriors. Tell me more. Is there a ghost in it? Interesting. Fascinating. Not a physical ghost, but the ghosts of tomorrow. Of all your regrets haunting you better than even a dozen ghosts could. Yes! Oh, by the makers, that's terrifying. A life of sleepless nights, regretting one single mistake. I love it. Heard any good ghost stories lately?
No.
Oh, listen.
Okay. 50 wieder bekommen. Zur Verhandlung gemeldet. Hier in Vierburg. Wir müssen definitiv zurück zur Teppichleserin. Aber das Plakat soll es wirklich hier geben. Ich habe es einfach noch nicht gefunden. War ich so blind.
Was dabei da? Ay, da. Deine da.
So, was haben wir da hinten drin? Bezirk der Teppichleserin. Ich habe alles.
Ah, you've returned, young one. How does fate find you today? Let me see, young one. Ah, the purple thread from your enemy. You have a dice, and you have to decide what you'll do with that power. And you saved someone who'd done you harm, didn't you? Oh, it seems to me, at least in that moment, you thought everyone might deserve a second chance. And this blue thread from the two friends. Not a happy story there, with a friendship and a dice both dead. But there's some joy in it too, isn't there? The old dice wielder made peace with his past, and in doing so, found a new motivation for the present. And this red thread from the woman in love. One can never fully depend on someone for one's own happiness. Isn't that true? We can't lose ourselves in someone else. We have to be our own people, no matter how much we idolize someone. Well, enough of that. Let's see what happens when these threads combine. Ooh. Ah, look at that. How beautiful it is when the weave comes together. You're a long way from one town, young one. You are lost, but you haven't realized yet that your story goes on whether you care or not.
Look, I'm glad you like your rug, but I'm really just looking for someone named Ooma.
If you are so certain that is what you want, look here. Closer.
But it's just a rug. I don't see anything.
Sometimes, to see things as they truly are, we must look within.
Wo sind wir denn hier gelandet?
Long ago, in the land of Random, there was a wonderful witch and a terrible queen. And everyone had a dice with which they could control their destinies. The witch, with her magical dots, gave every dice tremendous power. It was chaotic, but fair. Horrible, but beautiful. It was life. But sometimes there were disasters. One day, a new queen came to power, and she decreed her dice should be the only one. The queen hunted down all the dice in Random, tearing them from their wielders. It was a war, and she won. But still, she was not satisfied. She turned against the witch. So desperate was this queen to find and control the secret valley from which all dice came. The queen destroyed Forberg, searching for her, but the wonderful witch was clever, and she escaped to her dice's valley, shrouding her way behind her. To this day, the witch stays hidden, and the queen searches for any sign of her, for they both know she will one day return and help the dice wielders do the same.
Oh mein Gott.
I am Ooma. Now there's an idea, even. I'm sure you have many questions. It seems to me you've already got help. Your friend there. It's good to see you again.
Gern.
Indeed. In the before times, I produced the pips for the dice of old. Every dot on them came from me, and it gave them great power. There were many of us then. The Queen killed us all. All except me. Because I hid. For years, decades. And now you dare to disturb me. Did I? You are worthy of keeping some of my children. That's you, Dicey. If only to cause that horrible queen some headache. She hates that there's another dice in random, and I love it. Only if you believe her to be. What is it you want? You and she are like two dots on a dice, but it's yet to be seen if you share a face. You've been having dreams even, but they only show you part of the future. Dreams and destiny are woven together, but all is not as it seems. The last dice has not yet been rolled. Even I, the last of my kind, cannot give you what you want, even Dicey. Remember who you are, and remember. Sometimes you have to lose your way in order to find your way. I will give you the dots you and Dicey need. Your eyes are closing. Your eyes are opening.
Thank you, Ooma.
Krass. Haben wir einen Würfelpunkt bekommen. Dann noch die Schnellziehung. Das war sehr, sehr interessant. Aber die Teppichleserin ist nicht mehr hier. Oh.
We may have to fight our way out, Dicey. Well, when you put it that way, let's break some robots.
Okay, auf geht's. Müssen wir uns den Weg zurückkämpfen. Das machen wir auch schnell. Das heben wir uns auf. Junge, die ganzen Sperrträger hier, die gehen ganz schön auf die Nerven. Und ich habe immer noch die Spieler der Figur drin. Das hätte mir mal jemand sagen sollen. So, wo setzen wir dich denn hin? Oh, der macht ein Feuer. Für dich. 4 ins Gesicht, wunderbar. Machen wir das hier und wir machen uns einen Bogen. Kommen wir sonst irgendwie raus hier oder müssen wir uns hier die ganze Zeit durchkämpfen? Schließt euch gegenseitig ab. Bin ich mit einverstanden. So, wieder eine 4, wunderbar. Und hier. Waren sie das? Ne, waren sie nicht. Was für ein Nervsack. Okay, einmal Heilung bitte. Das brauchen wir jetzt. Juhu, das waren sie alle.
Eden's ordeal was finally over. She could finally repair Dicey and leave Fort Town behind her. Which is great because, quite frankly, I find this whole town to be unsettling and unpredictable. That's right. Even narrators have opinions sometimes.
You'll like it. Home's not like this. The people there, they haven't lost hope. At least, I never noticed if they had.
Reparierung.
You're here! You're safe! Oh, I'm so relieved. Of that, I have no doubt. It's usually a 50-50 chance Ooma eats a visitor. She must have seen something in you she liked more than just the marrow in your bones. And you've got the pips! Oh, with this, I can give Dicey a mighty 5. All you need to enter that final arena to battle the foreman and his high rolls. Are you ready? Before you answer, know that things might get, dicey as soon as you have a 5. There'll be no going back. So you tell me, kid. Do we do this or no?
Sollen wir noch ganz kurz einmal durchrennen
Sure.
und das letzte Plakat suchen? Die Geistergeschichte habe ich ja auch noch nicht gefunden. Aber ich glaube, die gibt es auch gar nicht hier. So. Hier gibt es ja nichts mehr, ne? Da habe ich schon alles weggemacht. Es muss es ja auf Augenhöhe geben. Sonst kann man es ja nicht abreißen. So, hier gibt es kein Plakat, ne? Hier ist auch kein Plakat. Hier ist kein Plakat. Hier oben drin ist auch kein Plakat. Da ist ein Plakat.
Dagimnat gau narmene das kneinast rak dag keino dag malmene gogas inana konne ger og gamnarf gogas nosnik ena hana og da uske harno gogas knei gas helno tak mjaune gogas nohane gas helno koske korahane koskaigemane pa
She doesn't even.
Super Elixier.
do your square shape justice.
Back again, huh? Oh, I have. My friend Pooza. She got in the way of the Queen's search back at the start of the war. Oh, I don't know what she was looking for, but she was like a woman possessed. Pooza didn't do nothing but be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that was it. Dunzo. Still hear her wails at night sometime. Hear her in the night, I do. Wailing, but not in pain, but confusion. Like she doesn't know she's dead, but can't figure out why she's not living anymore. Only ever heard her say words once. Got a glimpse of herself in the water. I don't deserve to be hated, she whispered. Clear as day. Then she went back to wailing. That's war, kid. Now run along, before you catch a bullet.
Juhu, da haben wir die Geistergeschichte doch noch bekommen.
Heard any good ghost stories lately? Oh, war. The source of many, many ghosts. Both dead and living. Oh, I smell tragedy. A thing I've learned sometimes even more memorable than even the finest victory. What else is it about? Oh, it sounds sad and unfair and very, very spooky. Oh, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. Thank you, kid. So it is, so it is. And honestly, I was expecting more of like, you know, vengeful, horrific stories. What you've told me are just, well, they're kind of sad, or moving, or stories that remind us there are things we may never understand, and like all stories, there's a joy in telling them, a joy in being alive and being reminded of that. Thanks, kiddo.
Juhu. Nummer 50 und den 2 haben wir bekommen. Schauen wir mal ganz kurz rein. Bis auf die Karten haben wir alles bekommen. Da bin ich aber einverstanden. Wir haben alle Quests. Das wollte ich hier definitiv noch lösen. Das Geld heben wir uns auf für das nächste. Gut. Und ich würde sagen, bevor wir hier weitergehen, kommt an dieser Stelle ein kurzer Cut. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Würde mich freuen, wenn ihr dann auch wieder dabei seid. Danke fürs Zusehen. Danke für euren Support. Lasst einen Daumen nach oben da, wenn euch das Let's Play gefällt. Ich würde mich sehr darüber freuen. Bis dahin, bis zur nächsten Folge. Macht's gut. Ciao.